Here we are on the track, leaving the homestay from the homestay that looks down on this lovely town of Cumte. There's more of this track and there's more uphill, but nothing like yesterday. I feel in fully working, perfect condition for this ride today. So this is some of the bad terrain that we have to deal with on this route. It's not that bad, you know. I mean, you wouldn't want to be bombing down here and like sometimes these cracks are full of dry leaves and not notice. But I'm going up and I'm pushing because it's steep. When, you know, hills and pushing and riding and the time it takes and the effort it takes, it's just a mindset. You know, you just keep going and you will get there. If you don't go, you're not going to get there. You know, if you stand still, you're not going to get there. And if you go, however slowly, you'll get there. And most likely, time will have become a irrelevant concept. Yeah, irrelevant. You know, because you do get there. Look, and if I wasn't going slowly, I wouldn't have spotted this. Check him out. I mean, how, why, who, what are you doing there, mate? Who are you? Do you mean? And, you know, I come in peace anyway. Beautiful single track. Beautiful surface, beautiful gradient, flattish, downhill flattish, can't really tell after all the gradients. I'm gradient blind. Woohoo! I gotta say, I'm really enjoying the feeling of being tucked away here, camera. You know, look at this tiny little mini valley that hardly anyone on the planet would even know is here. Okay, satellites know, governments know, but they wouldn't care. Rice paddy field, in between harvests. Cabbages up there, look. And these boulders strewn around. And the forest all around. Seems as good a place as any to drink my coffee that she made me. From, she says, beans from her slope. I did so notice they had a few coffee bean slope there. Very proud to feed me their cabbage and their coffee. And I was very happy to consume it because both are excellent. And honey in it. I've seen that a lot in the mountains. Honey goes in, especially coffee, rather than sugar. So yeah, I found this little lean-to. This is what the track's like. It's quite, look at that. Now, if you're a gravel cyclist, you will appreciate how beautiful it is to bomb along on that after 2 days of heavy climbing. And it continues. What a landscape. It's kind of like the tropical Mendips on steroids with these super steep gradients, little pockets, valleys more like little pockets than valleys. Ah, peaceful, peaceful, and the dirt has given way to asphalt. Oh, need both hands for brakes on this. Yep, it gets steeper. Right, camera, you're going away. So that was a lovely lunch. I had the packed lunch that matey made me. It was egg fried rice and cabbage, but I spiced it up with a tin of spicy sardines and some extra chili powder that I happened to carry with me. I've just stopped because I'm on this surface now, and it's a lovely downhill after all of that, you know. But I've just put some air in my tyres up to 38. 38's nice for this. So I started today with 25, and that was all right on the hard clayey stuff. But as I got a bit more rocky and gravelly, I put them up to like 27ish. It's amazing what that 2 psi can do, you know. You feel it. I can feel it now, you know. It's like remarkable how one's sensitivity to the tyres and the pressure in them on different surfaces is like, you can just tell, you know. And I can just tell that 38 is going to be perfect for this surface. So yeah, with that in mind, let's go. Cows. Hello cows with your nice bells, making a nice sound. Having a lovely munch on some cabbages, is it? That must be pretty nice to be a cow in a cabbage growing region. But it's bloody lovely, isn't it, cow? Here we go. As if to prove a point. One for luck. I reckon that's just right for this type of gravel that I'm just on now, which I think will be all the way back to town, which is about a 30k or something, 35. This kind of gravel that, look at that mountain that I just came down off. And here we are. If it isn't my old friend, River Ping. River Ping, man. Yeah, followed River Ping all the way from Nakhon pretty much all the way up. There was a bit of a deviation when I went over a little bit of mountains to get to Chiang Mai, but yes, here we are again. Plus I live right next to you in Chiang Mai. Anyway, I guess I'll be following you mostly to Chom Thong. Well, a couple of things. One of them is I'm down off the mountain. And what a fun descent it was. On really nice asphalt. So glad that I adjusted my tire pressures. I think when I get back on the gravel, I'm gonna let some more out. But listen, the other thing, I've only had some minor irritations this whole trip. One of them, what was one of them? Oh, I can't really think of two now. One of them was this old drunk man on a moped who was very, very, very drunk, middle of the afternoon, and who stopped and he wanted to chat. And I was like dangerously fucking pissed, and he just wanted to say, how you doing, well done, you know, all that stuff. But he was so drunk, and he like grabbed me all over, like trying to feel my muscles, like, you know, trying to go, oh, you're strong. It's like, and it was all a bit uncomfortable, and was in the middle of nowhere, and it was that level of like drunk and into drunkenness that I didn't know where it would be, so I kind of pedalled off. That was just such a minor thing, because, you know, I'm just a sick man, and he was little anyway, he really posed no threat. But and the other thing that's just happened is this. Can you hear it? Yeah. Creaky bottom bracket. Bottom bracket's got a little bit of play, needs replacing. I will be contacting my friend Nu at the Triple Cats shortly. But, you know, it's all right, it's good to go. It's just annoying to have that creak. Quite interesting that it went though, because it's exactly the same bottom bracket as I had in before that lasted a good 6,000 kilometers before I changed it, and then it didn't even need changing. This one's done maybe 1,000 400, okay. And it's creaking already. I think I know why. I think it was my fault. I think I put too much torque on one side of it when I put it in, rather than the classic not enough torque. Anyway, apart, what's the other thing that annoyed me? It must have been so little because I can't remember it. It certainly wasn't the hills.